So the album comes out at Metal Blade Records. How is the contact with Metal Blade Records? Does it fulfill all your needs as a band?
Fantastic. I think that working with Metal Blade's been easy peasy. You know, they're just a fantastic group of people. They're totally behind us 100%. We have a lot of creative freedom and stuff like that. They're not against, taking ideas and listening to us and what we have to say. No. They're very interested in, if we want to try and do something, they definitely want to try and make it happen. Mm-hmm. So I would say the working relationship between Sorcerer and Metal Blade is fantastic.
Yeah, and also the marketing for Metal Blade is always good. Is there something like a special edition from the new album, or like vinyl or a box, or what can we expect?
Yeah, there is a special edition. We did do a very limited edition vinyl, which is almost sold out from the pre-orders. I think we pressed 500 copies or something like that. Mm-hmm. And it's the the LP Reign of the Reaper. Mm-hmm. So you get the entire album.
Yeah.
And then we have the second LP, which is the covers that we did, Reverence, which wasn't released on vinyl anywhere else.
Okay.
So,
it's something special.
Now fans that wanted that on vinyl will get that on vinyl. Mm-hmm. I think it comes with a poster.
Nice.
And I think Metal Blade will do some special things about that, but I don't have any direct details on what the special edition entails. We don't have a box this time around.
No, okay, no. But it should be a little bit of a surprise, perhaps. When fans buy something, yeah. And Metal Blade always delivers. I have a lot of records at my home from Metal Blade. It's always good quality.
Yeah, they're just great.
It is, yeah. About live gigs, Justin. How about a new tour or something? Is there something planned to bring this stuff live on stage?
Yeah, we're all very hungry to get out and gig this record. We're very proud of it.
Yeah.
And we'd like to see some places that we haven't been yet. Mm-hmm. We do have a few gigs in the pipe right now. We have Hammer of Doom, which we're playing in November. So we're headlining the Friday night.
Oh, nice.
And we'll have some surprises there as well. And then we have Poland in February. Mm-hmm. We're going back to Rampa Kultura to meet our friends in Poland, and also playing with our good buddies in Democracy from Greece.
Oh yeah, that's a nice band. Yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, I know them. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the start, and then we're talking with our booker now, and kind of ironing out details about what we can do. So. Yeah, we're just basically ready and willing to go out. With the conditions are right, and everybody's cool with it, and we've all got private lives and stuff that we have to abide by. So we
of course
we try to accommodate our private lives with playing music as well, so it doesn't interfere by any means. So as long as everything is green, then it's go.
You have to go, yeah, because there is a little bit of a Dutch connection with Sorcerer, because you have a Dutch Rod Smallwood, Jeroen Pietersen.
Yeah. He's Rod Smallwood.
Yeah, and how is it working with Jeroen?
Yeah, he's a very passionate and loving guy. I really do enjoy working with him, and it's always a pleasure to see him out when we're gigging. He's coming out to the shows, and he's just basically what you would see in. It's like a lost form from the 80s, just somebody that's diehard about the band.
Yeah, he really is, yeah.
It's he's the manager, but he's also the merch guy. He's also the communicator when we're trying to speak our bad German, and he's interrupting and speaking his perfect German.
Yeah.
He's just a great guy, and he's got his friend Arnold, who we normally have with us as well.
Yeah.
He's doing the roadie work, and he's a driver. So yeah, we've got the Dutch connection for sure.
Yeah, because you have to have a good team to go on the road. That's very important.
Yeah, it's like a family. It's a small family, and we're all very considerate of one another, and that's very important within the dynamic of the band. It's just. It's got to work, it's got to be friendly, and just when it's friendly and everything's good and everybody's getting along, everything just moves smoothly, you know.
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, and thanks to Jeroen, we have this conversation. So that's, I think, I have contact with Jeroen, and it was within a couple hours everything was set up. So that's very good. Thumbs up. Yeah.
Yeah. No problem.
All right. I'm coming to the last part of the interview, Justin. A little bit of personal questions. What are your favorite bands, or where are you inspired as a musician? From what kind of stuff of music?
I mean, my all-time two favorite bands are Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
But then I really love, inspiring-wise, I would say I love King Diamond and Merciful Fate.
Yeah, I can see on your shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I love King Diamond's records. I don't think that Merciful Fate or King Diamond have ever put out a shitty record.
No,
ever.
They didn't.
So, and I mean, I just love that. You know, this. You know, I'm not a religious person myself, but you know, I just love the way that he kind of took a taboo culture, you know, Satanism and stuff like that, and the occult, and kind of brought it to the forefront and made this like concept albums and stuff like that. I thought it was excellent and just really well executed, and it just opened my eyes as a lyricist to, you know, trying to write. You know, it influenced me. It gave me a lot of like, okay, I gotta step up.
Okay, this is my call.
Yeah, it's like I gotta, you know, if I can't, I'm never gonna be as good as King Diamond, but you know, at the same time, you know, it gives me a lot of inspiration, and I just love the way that he goes into an album. Like, he gets very focused, and I'm also very kind of manic when it comes to writing.
Yeah, that's important. Yeah.
So I just like that he, you know, listening to him talk about the songwriting process, especially the lyrics, it's just very inspiring. Yes. So I would say that he's the most inspirational figure in terms of music for me.
Yeah.
I also like, for example, Nick Cave.
Oh yeah, there's also very dark Nick Cave.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and for how long are you playing bass on a professional bass?
A professional bass?
Yeah.
Well, I'd never consider myself a professional, but...
Or like, when you are on the road with bands or do something like that.
I mean, I've been playing kind of like on a... I would say, like, seriously, I've been playing since the early 2000s, so all in all, about, maybe 20 years, 21 years.
Yeah. Okay, something like that. Yeah, and I see something in the back of your room. Some big bass on your left or your right. What is it?
Well, that's a contrabass.
Yeah, the contrabass. Are you also playing that, the contrabass?
I play from time to time.
You do,
know, just, yeah, it's fun, you know, playing around with some like old blues songs or something like that. You know,
okay.
Play along.
Yeah, play along. It's good. Yeah. So you're like almost like 20 years playing bass and all that. What's the most crazy thing you've seen on the road, or is that a big question?
Craziest thing I've seen on the road. I mean, I think that we're all fairly mild-mannered.
Yeah.
It's definitely not in the terms of like the 80s excess and stuff like that. I mean, for me, the craziest thing that I saw was, you know, we got offered the gig at Bloodstock, and this is, you know, it's kind of going to be like that wasn't so crazy, but for me it was crazy.
Yeah, I can.
But I mean, we got asked to play on the main stage at Bloodstock in the UK, and I remember setting up and hearing the crowd of people.
Yeah.
And I opened the curtains to kind of take a peek. You know, I was just like, okay, what's going on out there?
Yeah.
It was just like this sea of faces. Like, I couldn't believe it. It was in the broad daylight, and it was just filled with people. It was thousands of people.
Yeah, a sea of
like
people.
The craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was like, wow, are we going on there? That's insane.
Yeah.
But then I suppose as well, seeing like, you know, when you're playing festivals and stuff like that, you see like a lot of acts backstage and stuff. So I think I've seen a lot of like role models and stuff that I've looked up to.
Yeah.
So a kid, you know, and you see them walk by and holy shit, there's that guy, you know. It's
he's coming. Yeah.
You shake their hand and say, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm fine, how are you? And it's just like, holy shit.
Yeah, so you're actually still a fan, actually.
I will always be a fan.
Yeah, a fan.
First.
Yeah, that's very good, very good. Justin, thank you very much for this interview.
You're welcome.
I really enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Dit is Rock of Ages.